The weather has been so unpredictable. If you're new to my channel, as I always do, I'm gonna go through the rules of the campground. I'm gonna show you around. This is top 3 campgrounds I've ever stayed at. Then we'll come back and talk about kind of tips, things you need to know, pros, cons, things like that. I'll put it up here, pause if you wanna read more, but I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. So speed limit, 10 miles an hour in the campground, park all 4 tires on pavement, back into your site. This is for safety. If there's a fire, you gotta leave quick. You don't wanna be backing out and trying to figure that out. No chainsaws, quiet hours, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Dogs must be on leash. Please clean up after your pet. Don't wash dishes or bathe in the hydrants. This will clog the drains and attract animals. Don't leave food out. We are in bear country. Yeah, use the bear box. It's there for a reason. Do not walk through occupied campsites. Man, that should be in every single rules and stuff that I get for any campground I've ever stayed at. It's really annoying to be in your tent at night, have people walking around. Luckily here, not a problem. Checkout is at noon. No projectiles of any kind. No more than 8 people in a single site and 16 in a double site. And I'm gonna get into the pros and cons, but the fact that they have both, I mean, you can come with friends and family and do a real nice weekend up here. Those are the rules. Let me show you around. We'll come back and talk about pros and cons, and hopefully this weather lets up a little bit so I can start a fire again, because it's been foggy and it just started raining. Well, finally back at home. Just had to leave because of the weather. We finished putting everything away and cleaning up the tent to make sure no mold grows on it. Let's jump into those pros and cons, and I don't have almost any cons to really talk about. In the pros, you're obviously in the forest. You're very far away, but also very close enough. You can take a 12-minute drive to Lake Arrowhead, and there's stores there that if you forget anything, you can pick up, you can go eat. Like there's so much close by, but you also feel like you're just so secluded in the forest. This is magnificent. There is water nearby. There's a lot of different water spouts that you can get, potable water from. As I mentioned earlier, some sites are bigger. You have a single and a double, and man, those double are more like triple. I saw some sites that had 3 cars parked. Really fantastic for group camping. Ranger also mentioned sites 94 and 64 are super secluded. She mentioned one of those, all you see is like the smoke coming out of it. I loved this campsite, specifically 44. You did have the minor cons, you have to walk up a little bit, but man, I'm not saying you do this, but you could have walked around naked at your campsite and nobody would have ever known. There is some service here, which is nice. You had about 1 or 2 bars, enough to like send text messages and things like that. When you check in, you get your pass. Firewood is $10. Always great to have an official check-in place. We went in after hours, so didn't see anybody, just went to our site and then checked in the day after. There is running water in the bathrooms and showers with soap available. Again, if you see my channel, you know that I talk about bring your own soap, because a lot of places don't. Really, the cons here are the dumpsters are a bit far away, so make sure maybe you bring slightly larger trash bags, because you're gonna have to go on a little bit of a walk depending on what site you're in. Some sites look a little bit slanted. For example, site 44, slightly slanted, but it's one of those sites where you cannot like set up a car tent. I couldn't have my front runner car tent. There's not really a good place to do it, and everything would be far away. And a lot of the times what I recommend is that you call and you speak to the ranger, you kind of tell them a little bit what you're looking for. They are going to be better able to recommend what sites you should be looking at. And that's it. Honestly, I don't say this with a lot of sites, but I cannot wait to be back here at some point. I've already told some family of mine. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop some comments down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.